Nuclear Engineering Department was and still is a distinctive part, also the first in the Arab Gulf universities. The section has taken into account the current and future needs of the kingdom in its programs, research, studies, conferences, and training sessions, where laboratory experiments that always held it the latest specialization, were comparable section modules, counterparts from universities in Europe and the United States.
My name is Mohammed Al-Johani. I'm the chairman of the Department of Nuclear Engineering, and I would like to welcome you in the Department of Nuclear Engineering today. The Department of Nuclear Engineering was established in 1977 to serve the need of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for nuclear engineers. The Department of Nuclear Engineering work in the private as well as the government sector. The department has concentrated on specialties that are needed by the private sector and the government sector. The Department of Nuclear Engineering has graduated engineers to work in the fields of non-destructive testing, radioisotopes applications, radiation protection, and nuclear power. The graduates of the department are working in many places in the kingdom, such as King Abdul'Aziz City for Science and Technology, King Abdullah City for Atomic and Renewable Energy, Aramco, SABIC, research institutes, and medical centers.
First of all, I'm proud to be a member of the Nuclear Engineering Department, and here in the Nuclear Engineering Department we are not only concentrating in educating our students from a scientific point of view only, but even though in the soft skills, to enhance their ability to communicate, present themselves, and even how to speak in the proper ways from a scientific side or as professional engineers, and that's to give them more abilities and more skills to be able to compete with others graduates from different universities all around the world. So to enhance these skills, we are concentrating on recruiting the best stuff that we can have all over the world. We look everywhere.
The department has played a major role in securing the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia after the Chernobyl accident from contaminated foodstuffs. The department has worked on full thrust to measure samples from all Saudi ports and made sure that all imported food is safe. The department has participated in developing the Saudi radiation limits.
The department accepts students with high rates only and sends its students to study and train in prestigious universities in the United States and the United Kingdom. This snapshot embody and envoy the section student in Science and Medical Radiation Physics from the University of Birmingham in the United Kingdom in 2009. Then he earned a doctorate and returned to the department within the faculty staff.
My name is Dr. Osam Bangeta. I graduated in 2014 from University College London, and I joined the Nuclear Engineering Department as one of the staff. I welcome all the visitors, from students, from ABIT committee, from the public, to join us in the department and see what we have in the department from advanced devices and modern technology and the most recent softwares and hardwares we have here in the department to serve the kingdom and to serve the nation of this country.
The department has conducted a great deal of research in the fields of environmental radioactivity, radiation detection, radiation protection, nuclear desalination, and medical applications. In 1987, the department has started a master's program that focuses on radioisotopes applications in industry and medicine, radiation protection, detection and measurement, and also nuclear power. Currently, the department is conducting research and is having grants exceeding $6 million. All faculty members in the Department of Nuclear Engineering are having hands full of research. The research that's conducted in the Department of Nuclear Engineering includes gamma computed tomography, radioactive particle tracking, corrosion detection, nuclear desalination, nuclear power, medical applications, industrial applications of radioisotopes, and many other disciplines.
Staff of the section and is keen to publish research in several prestigious scientific journals was one of these more general research. Measuring radioactive contamination in food. Measurement of radon indoors and groundwater. Use of radioactive isotopes in the protection of the environment. Clear cancer device. Radiological protection in the field of radiation medicine for workers and patients. The laboratories began with the radiation measuring lab, followed by radiation prevention lab, and then treated by varied from approximately 10 to specialized laboratories in the measurement in general.
The Department of Nuclear Engineering has the state-of-the-art laboratories. The laboratories in the department include radiation detection lab, radiation protection lab, nuclear electronics lab, quality assurance of medical equipment lab, whole body counter lab, industrial applications lab, and the non-destructive testing center. The non-destructive testing center includes, in fact, more than 6 laboratories inside it.
The Computer Lab Department of Biotechnology Laboratories that received special attention from its staff.
To understand many subjects in nuclear engineering is supposed to have 3 fields. 1 is experimental methods, 2 computational method, 3 is the theoretical method.
Theoretical studies and your experimentation work, okay, which gives you a hand-on experience on what you learn. We also use simulation, okay. This simulates reactor transients, and here you will be able to see and run the simulation for a PWR.
We turn to a laboratory of the department which is the most important nuclear electronics lab, which played a prominent role in the maintenance and inspection of labs.
This is the nuclear electronics lab, and basically this lab we teach several courses. The main one is the nuclear electronics lab, is NE341. It basically teaches the students the fundamentals of electronics, which they will be used down the road, for example, in their senior design project if they have to.
And there is permanent and extended meetings between members of the faculty section to find out the latest scientific and technical developments.
So please, take advantage of the holiday to at least think what you can improve, what you can do about your lab. And inshallah, after the holiday, we will start strongly, to complete these labs and to be in its best condition. Okay, so that's what I have now.
We are here at the Nuclear Engineering Department at King Abdulaziz University. We are proud that we are the only ABIT accredited program actually in the whole area in the Middle East. We are also the only program. We are also the only program in Saudi Arabia that graduate and have graduate nuclear engineering students. The program, as it stands in the department, we are restructuring the whole department to fulfill the needs of the kingdom for highly qualified nuclear engineers. And in that we are cooperating with international universities such as Georgia Tech, University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, and Missouri.
In 2008, the department has established 2 new programs: the Engineering Medical Physics program and the Engineering Radiation Protection program.
It has been developed for the department plan how to compose a scientific specialist in the areas of serving scholars and specialists, have released several books, including the most important. The first book, its importance about the detection of defects in industrial applications, such as oil pipelines. The second book, its importance in the low-level measurements of alpha and beta particles in different materials using radiochemical techniques. The third book, its importance in case of leakage of radioactive materials or non-occurrence of the stability of the reactor. A set of books still under copyright. The department has received support from Aramco by Scientific Chair for the development of non-destructive testing methods, and includes the chair researchers and technicians to develop new ways of testing, development and training of a number of specialists on those roads, and held various workshops. The section has succeeded in inventing a device which is the first of its kind in the world. It was invented by Dr. Samir Abdul Majid, the first in a master's section and the first head of the Department of Nuclear Engineering. And it has been inventing new devices, registered patent, and the other on the way to score in the industrial and medical fields. It have been recorded in America under the patent number 7750317. The inventors, Dr. Fathi Jwaidar, Dr. Muhammad Al-Jahani, and also recorded a patent in Europe under the number 1958665. The inventors, Dr. Muhammad Al-Jahani, Dr. Fathi Jwaidar.
So this is a patent obtained by the Nuclear Engineering Department in 2010 from United States Trademark and Office Department. This patent is about a new method for determining dose, radiation dose in 3 dimensions. It's mainly based on chemical dosimetry. So we designed the new dosimeter, a new chemical dosimeter, and this will allow us to calculate or to measure mainly the dose in 3 dimensions.
The role of Secretarial and Administrative Affairs, unforgettable for its importance in the organization, preparation, coordination and follow-up archive, and its active role in the service of students and facilitate their needs.
In November 2008, the department has conducted the International Symposium of Peaceful Applications in Nuclear Technology in the GCC countries. From all over the world, more than 100 scientists have participated in this symposium.
The International Symposium of the Peaceful Applications of Nuclear Technology in the Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, is a scientifically unique event at the local level and the Arab world, and either noted that the patronage of the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz. This seminar will remain a shining star in the sky of nuclear engineering for good preparation, processing, and coordination, as well as the generous support of the Ministry of Higher Education and His Excellency Dr. Khalid Al-Angari. Forum Self-Made under the World Trade, organized by the Faculty of Engineering and Nuclear Engineering Department, participated in the preparation, processing and head of department assigned to the presidency of the scientific community of the conference. The philosophy of the department became self-made, approach for each of the progress to reach the summit. As our dear country, that is a product of a unique self-made characterized founder king, when you carry a unique unification throughout this country's pure effort. Finally, the Nuclear Engineering Department will remain in the past, and the scientific research and training to archives its career ambitions. The custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, who gave science and scientists, research and universities very much tender care.